A court in Thailand has issued an arrest warrant for former Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra after she failed to turn up to hear a verdict against her. Yingluck is accused of negligence of duty in relation to a rice subsidy scheme that cost $15 billion. She could have been jailed for up to 10 years and given a lifetime ban from politics if found guilty. Greg Raymond is a research fellow in the Strategic and Defence Studies Centre at ANU, and he joins me now from Canberra. Thank you for your time. Thailand's Deputy Prime Minister has said that Yingluck Shinawatra may have fled the country. Do you entertain that that is indeed possible? And if yes, why would she have done it?
Look, I think we have to entertain it as a real possibility. There is a precedent for this. In 2008, Thaksin Shinawatra, her older brother, who had been deposed from the prime ministership and who was also on charges, decided to flee the country just before his verdict was pronounced. So I think that there is that possibility. I think it's probably been decided that there was a possibility that Yingluck would have been facing a jail sentence, and perhaps, and it's still not confirmed, but perhaps she's just decided that leaving the country is a better option for her, and perhaps for her followers as well. It may be a better result for the country if it's occurred, in that she won't be a magnet for sympathisers in the north and northeast of Thailand.
That's an interesting point. I wanted to ask you what this does mean for the country and whether indeed her disappearance, or if indeed a guilty finding, could have had the potential to cause unrest.
I think unrest was probably unlikely. I think that for a number of reasons. One, the country is still in a period of mourning, remember, from the death of King Bhumibol October last year. But besides that, the military has been taking a number of precautions to maintain security. And Yingluck herself had asked her supporters to stay home. There was a real awareness that this could be an opportunity for violence and unrest, and I think her side of politics would rather nothing get in the way of the elections. Now, if there had been unrest, the government might have used that as a reason to delay elections. What
do you think her supporters would make of the fact of her not turning up to court, and indeed if she has indeed fled the country, of those circumstances?
I think there would be a degree of understanding. I think amongst her supporters, I think this is seen as an entirely political fit-up. I don't really think they see much substance in the charges in terms of the negligence aspect. So I think there would be disappointment and sadness that she's no longer in the country to lead that movement. But at the same time, I think there'd be a degree of understanding that, you know, a jail term is not a very attractive prospect. And I think there would be some degree of sympathy for that.
And do you think her departure would have any great impact on her political party?
Well, this is one of the largest questions which I think remains to be seen. Can her party, the Pheu Thai Party, previously known as Thai Rak Thai and several other names, can it transform from being a party of personality to being a party of policy? They certainly have policies, they have a brand. There is the possibility that they could compete effectively at the next election under a new leader and potentially be successful if that leader was found to be someone acceptable to the elites in Thailand.
Lots of unanswered questions for now. Dr. Greg Raymond from the ANU, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.